Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we're going to talk about what's in a name and why names change sometimes. If you missed the news, the World Health Organization is kind of putting out new guidance on how to name things. And it prompted a question. This is a long lead in to the question, but it kind of leads to something I think it's interesting. So I'm going to read the whole thing. I used to be a really horrible person, really racist, really angry, and just really bad. I'm trying to do better, and my life has gotten better. I'm happier, but I still have strong reaction to liberal changes for no reasons. I guess I'm just an angry person. It was actually there's a name of somebody who's on YouTube here. I would consider this a compliment, but I don't know that this person would. So we're just going to say Streamer X. It was actually Streamer X who got me out of the far right, but I was still angry as all get out all the time because he's still just arguing and yelling all the time. But his show introduced me to you and others. You do a good job of explaining woke garbage in real terms. Even if I still think it's dumb, I understand the point. What possible reason is there for WHO, the World Health Organization, to change the name of monkeypox? Okay, so first, anytime somebody sends me a message that says, I used to be a horrible person, I tend to assume that they are concern trolling. And I look at their social media. And normally I found out, no, you're still a horrible person. Not the case this time. You scroll through the social media and you find that there's a specific moment around the time something happened at the Capitol that there's a change in tone. Almost like that was a wake-up moment for them. So good for you. Now, to answer the question, what possible reason does the World Health Organization have for changing the way they name things? You. Well, the person you used to be. Because if you go back before the 6th, what did you call it? What did you call coronavirus? China, right? The Wuhan. During that same period, and you can look it up, there's a bunch of reporting from the BBC from everywhere that talks about how there was an uptick in violence against Asian people. The new guidance that the World Health Organization is putting out, the idea is to avoid naming anything with a reference to a cultural, social, national, regional, professional, or ethnic group, and to minimize the negative impact on trade, travel, tourism, or animal welfare. So, variants, like with monkeypox, I guess they were Congo Basin and West African. They are now Clade 1 and 2. And eventually they're going to come up with a whole new name for it. It's not just this last one. It's not just what happened with COVID. There are tons of examples. When swine flu, it hit that industry really hard. So the idea, if I'm not mistaken, and I understand the guidance, which is iffy to be honest, it seems like they want to incorporate the symptoms and the pathogen in the name. That's if I understood it correctly, that's how they want things named. They're trying to get rid of the stigma that accompanies a bad naming convention. So that's the reason. It doesn't have anything to do with people's feelings. It has to do with the fact that people got hurt. And they're trying to remove the stigma so that doesn't happen anymore. I mean, I get it. Those who are reluctant to change, those who have, those reactions, and especially if you're kind of conditioned to have an anger reaction to changes, I can see how it might be bothering, but it's not woke garbage. There's a method to it, and the idea is to limit harm based on your social media from the 6th on. It seems like it might be something that you might not even think is dumb. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.